Hare Krishna. So one time I was at our Govinda's restaurant in our ISKCON temple at Chowpatty. I was talking to one friend of mine, and at that moment a guest walked in. It was the first time he was coming to our restaurant. He walked in, sat at the table. He saw me sitting nearby. He thought, I am one of the waiters. He called to me and said, "Can I get dosa?" I said, "Sure." I went in, gave an order. In the meantime, the actual waiter, he came, and then he went to this man and said, "You have an order, sir?" He said, "Oh, I already gave the order. I saw this person in saffron, I thought he's the waiter." So the waiter said, "Oh, he's not a waiter, he's a preacher of Gita." So this customer said, "Oh, I am very interested in Gita. Tell him to sit and speak Gita to me." So the waiter came and requested me that this gentleman wants to hear Gita. So I sat across the table, the dosa came, he started eating, and as he was eating, I was speaking the essence of the Gita. And I said, the Gita says that suffering means to not get what I want and to get what I don't want. And all of us go through this situation, and therefore this material world is a place of suffering. He looked at me with eyes wide open, and then he said, "Actually, I agree. I just lost my job. Please continue." So I continued explaining to him other points from the Bhagavad Gita. By the time he finished the dosa, he was excited, and then he looked at me and he said, "I love the food, I love the philosophy, I love these teachings. Tell me what I should do." And I said, "Why don't you begin practicing mantra yoga?" And I gave him the beads and requested him to chant. It is described in the Shastras, Ahara Shuddhau Satpa Shuddhi, Satpa Shuddhau Dhruva Smriti, Smriti Lamhe Sarva Granthinam Vipramokshaha. The process begins with purity in food. When the food is pure, then mode of goodness increases. When the mode of goodness increases, gradually our memory tissues become purified. Once our memory is purified, then we are actually able to absorb transcendental spiritual knowledge, and then we are on the path to liberation. But everything begins with purity in food. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives us the path to have this pure food by offering whatever we wish to eat first to the Lord as a mark of respect and gratitude for what we have received from Him. And therefore, this process is called offering of bhoga to the Lord. And what comes out as a result is called prasad. And when we honor that prasadam, then we are purified internally as well as externally. Therefore, let us try to appreciate the power of pure food, power of Satvik food, power of transcendental food, and try to organize our life in a way that one of the most important diligent activities where practically everyone in the whole world does, which is eating, can also become yoga. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.